Hi, I'm Christian. No, I'm not wearing a shirt, and no, I won't put one on. Welcome to my baking series, Roll for Cake, where I use dice, my skills as an amateur baker, and the taste buds of my friends to create, bake, and rate weird and wonderful cake combinations. Roll for Cake started with me wanting to bake for my friends, and I ran out of ideas. So I wanted to find a way to create new ideas to bake, to experiment in the kitchen, and to find some new flavor combinations that people may not have previously thought of before. So I drew from a mechanic through Dungeons and Dragons where you roll dice to randomly create encounters, and I figured, well, why don't I use that same mechanic to randomly create my own cakes? These mechanics are normally used within a table, so you roll dice, the number that comes up associates with a specific thing, and it creates that particular encounter. So I figured, why don't we use cake type, cake flavor, frosting type, and frosting flavor, and randomly generate my own cakes. And suddenly, Roll for Cake was born. It's a lot, I know. We have your four categories: cake type, cake flavor, frosting type, and frosting flavor. Lots of variation, and that's the whole point, to try and see what kind of wacky flavor combinations and textural combinations we can come up with. You may notice that there is a fifth blank category. It's TBA. Based on subscriber goals, we can add some extra things and have some more fun. In this series, I'll be rolling dice, and then whatever combination of four numbers comes up is what I will then create. I don't plan on telling my friends what that combination is going to be. I'm going to have them try the cakes, and I'm going to have them rate them out of 10 of how, one, tasty they are, and two, how well the texture and flavor combinations actually work together. We are then going to rate it. We're going to form a leaderboard, and maybe at the end of the year, we'll pit the highest ranked ones against each other. Now, I'm an amateur baker. I'll be honest, when I was forming a list of 20 different cakes and cake types, I ran out of ideas after 5 to 10. So some of these I have never heard of, some of these I've never made, so we will go through this experience together. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't, but I'll be capturing all of that, and you will experience the highs and lows of Roll for Cake with me. Now, this list is not set in stone. I want this to be an interactive experience. So if there's flavors that you don't enjoy, or flavors that you want to see on there, or cakes you want to see on there, let me know, and I'll adjust this as we go to try and create the weirdest and wackiest combinations possible. Now, I've made a few of these cakes before. Almost always they work out quite well, as I don't have crazy weird flavors on here. But if you'd like to see crazy weird flavors on here, let me know, and I can adjust things where necessary. Without further ado, I say we roll our first cake. Some of you may not be familiar, but in Dungeons & Dragons they have up to 20-sided dice, hence why we have the 20 different numbers on my table here. So I have 4 different dice here. Each dice is going to relate to a different category. We're going to roll them one at a time, and we're going to see what I'm going to make next. Hopefully you have a better view of the board. We have 4 different die. Each color relates to a different category. This will start with cake flavor, cake type, 16, 5, matcha, chiffon, ooh, not too sweet, nice and airy, frosting type, frosting flavor, 10 and 2, maple ganache, ooh, decadent, sweet, heavy, with a light, not too sweet, airy, might work, maple chiffon, matcha chiffon with a maple ganache. Let's see how this goes. So that's Roll for Cake. If you like the idea of this and you want to see what weird and wacky flavor combinations we can come up with, please subscribe so you get notifications to show you when I upload. At the end of each episode, I'll roll for next week's, so you have something to look forward to. And please comment down below anything you want to see. Other flavors, cake types. I won't be putting a shirt on, so don't bother with that. And I'll see you guys next week for a matcha chiffon with a maple ganache.